Welcome to our subscription video for April. This is Corey Reddy.
Hi.
Which is the substitute digital marketing manager for Krisa, who is in maternity leave.
Exciting.
You're from Seattle.
I'm from Seattle. I'm really excited to be here. I live in Oslo right now.
Drink a lot of coffee?
And I drink a lot of coffee. And Wendelboe is one of the first places I ever came to in Norway.
That's cool.
It's one of the only places I knew about.
Okay.
I was like, where is this? Arctic? I don't know. I better get some coffee.
Great.
So I took a tram. I was lost. It was snowing and I was like on an adventure, and I got there and it was cozy and warm and everything was nice.
Nice. Enough about me. Let's talk about the coffee that the monthly subscribers will get this month, which is April. And it's actually a coffee from Honduras as well. Last month was the Bourboncillo from Marisabel and Moises. This month it's coffee from north in Honduras, from Santa Barbara. It's a big mountain there in Santa Barbara, and the farm is Nacimiento, and the variety is Pacas. And it says April on the bag, which means it was actually harvested in April. So Hobnil, who has the farm there, it's on a very, very steep hill. The farm starts at 1500 meters and it ends at 1800 meters. And it's quite a hard walk to go up there, and very, very steep. So the coffee that is grown on the lower part of the farm normally ripens, from January till March. And then he will start picking higher up on the farm a little bit later, like March, April, May, June, even July. Those coffees, because they're grown on a higher altitude, they have longer maturation times. They just tend to be more intense. And this April lot, which was harvested last year's April, so it's not harvested now, but a year ago, was one of the best lots he produced last year. So that's why I wanted to give that for the subscribers. It's very, very fruity. Let's have a little taste, huh? How are you on describing coffees? Difficult?
I'm pretty new to the coffee description world.
Yeah.
So it's exciting to learn.
It's kind of like describing wine or cheese or apples, or you try to say what you taste, except don't say the word coffee. Okay. Yeah. Got it. So there's no real magic to it. You just gotta practice a little bit. And if you want to get good at it, you just brew two very different coffees. Let's say a Brazilian coffee and this one. Okay. Then it would clearly taste that this is very fruity. Not to give you any hints, but and the Brazilian coffee would taste very nutty, for instance. Okay. Traditionally. Let's have a little taste, and always let the coffee cool a little bit before you drink, because then the flavors come out much better.
Delicious.
Oh, it's pretty sweet, I have to say. Very fruity.
I like it. It's super fruity.
Yeah. What kind of fruit is it? Do you feel like you're eating an orange, or is it more like a...
No, I think cherry, actually. I do taste.
Yeah? Like sweet cherries, not sour cherries.
Mm-mm. A sweet cherry.
Cherry pie, maybe.
Delicious, yeah.
Very sweet.
It's very sweet.
Aftertaste of chocolate, for sure. A little bit dark chocolate. You know when you get these kind of dark chocolates that are very fruity, where the cacao is maybe from, Madagascar or something. That's the kind of flavors that this coffee has, I think. Very kind of heavy and fruity and smooth.
Smooth. Yeah. Definitely. It feels like you could drink this a lot.
Yeah.
I could drink this all day.
I know you can, because I do. It's for sure the best lot that Hobnil produced of the Pacas variety last year. I would say this harvest, the 2017 harvest, wasn't his best harvest. The 2016 harvest was a little bit better. The coffees were just a little bit more intense. Why? I don't know. Might be the climate or whatever. But still, in the 2017, the coffees were very, very consistent. So we didn't really have, like in 2016, he had like a couple of lots that were phenomenal, and then some lots that were not so great. Whereas in 2017, most of the lots were scoring really high, but this one's scoring a little bit extra because of the flavor intensity. And
what determined the differences with that?
I think it's just a climatical thing. I don't really remember the weather pattern in 2016, but 2017 was just an average year. Probably was a little cooler in 16 in that region. How would you brew this coffee?
At home, I would use a French press. That's what we have.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
You get a little bit more body, and like I don't really think the brewing method affects the flavor of the coffee that much. It's just a matter of perfecting each method. But for sure, when you filter out the oils and everything, which you do when you do pour over or filter coffee, it tends to be a little bit more transparent and less kind of rich. And with the French press, if you're patient enough to let the sediments settle down before you serve it, then you'll get this really rich, nice, smooth mouthfeel, which you tend to get from the oils of the coffee.
I see.
I brewed this on the Beacon brewer, so this has a metal filter, so you get a lot of the oils in it, and that's also why you get this mouthfeel. You could do that on an AirPress too with a metal filter. Okay. I think this coffee would suit fine for that. The dosage depends on how you brew it, but I always recommend 65 grams per liter. If you think the coffee is a little thin, then just grind a little finer. And if you feel that it's bitter and dry, just grind a little coarser and it'll open up. So that's the easiest way to brew coffee, I think. Stick to one measurement, and then you just adjust the grind settings or steep times.
It tastes great. I can't wait to make more.
No? So, having said that, we really hope you enjoy the coffee. And next month there will be a new exciting coffee that we haven't sold before. So looking forward to sending that out to all of you.
Thanks. You guys, too nerve-wracking to talk about coffee with the best coffee person in the world.
No, all coffee tastes like chocolate. Duh.
It's like the same.